This has got to be the worst trade in NBA history, the biggest move in about 50 years, biggest move since LeBron joined Miami when I was in middle school, guys. The Mavericks absolutely shot themselves in the foot, took the bullet out, swallowed it, pooped it out, and then cleaned their ass with it. This is absolutely disgusting. Anthony Davis for Luka. I feel disrespected right now just reading this. Like, why? Oh my, Mark Cuban's not even the owner and I want to roast this fool. Dude, Luka Doncic or Anthony Davis to the Lakers. LeGM has summoned his witchcraft and literally put a spell on the Mavericks to get Luka for a bag of chips. Literally, Anthony Davis, no name who I don't know, Markieff Morris, the wife beater, and then and wait, that's who they're getting. Never mind. They gave up the no name Christie. I don't know who that is, and a first round pick, and Anthony Davis. Bro, like the three players of the Mavericks are way better than the two players of the Lakers, and one's a first round pick that's not even a guarantee. That's probably a bust. And who's the Utah? Low-key, Utah might have gotten the best deal because, I mean, I need to look into that. But just between these two teams, this is disgusting. All right, guys. Why? Let's just take a break and take a breather. Why would this even happen? The Mavericks approached the Lakers recently and offered Luka. Oh, the Lakers brass met and believe the 25-year-old has the ability to be the face of the franchise for the next decade while giving Anthony Davis a win-now move in Dallas. Well, guys, let me just tell you something. No one wins here because you're literally destroying the culture you built in Dallas around Luka and Kyrie. In their first year, guys, their first year together, they make the finals. And what do? Instead of reloading and gathering their troops and adjusting, building the culture, they literally destroy the potential dynasty they could have had. Look at the Denver Nuggets. They were patient for years, since 2017, to build around Jokic, and they got it. They got it in 2023, and they're still competitive. And these fools with Luka, they never built a team around him. And the moment they finally made a big move with Kyrie Irving, it immediately paid off with the finals appearance. They probably should have made another move for a player like Anthony Davis caliber, but not without giving up their main superstar. Man, and you know what's funny? The Dallas Mavericks were just lucky that they didn't run into the Denver Nuggets last year. Otherwise, they would have gone destroyed in the Western Conference Finals just due to matchups. So if the Dallas Mavericks thinks they can just put in Anthony Davis and go to the finals again, first of all, they're going to get swept in the second or first round. And thirdly, they're never going to be in the finals again without Luka because Kyrie Irving is not that type of guy. Anthony Davis is not that type of guy. They're both number twos. Extremely good number twos at times. Kyrie is better, but they're not. Two number twos does not equal a one. They're going to have a ceiling, and that's the second round or the first round where they get swept and destroyed by OKC. Now, I believe they will. No, actually, not OKC, but their chances are higher. But the Nuggets, or even, and now the Lakers, because the Lakers have Luka. And then the Rockets. The Rockets are a complete team right now. They'd smash the Mavericks now. Man, this is honestly one of the most sickening, disturbing things I've seen in the NBA. Trading away your prime player, 25 years old, guys. Literally entering physical peak, but in terms of just like prime where you're young, you're still ambitious, but not too old where you want to just be a dad. This is the age to be. And they literally traded him for a unibrow Sasquatch made of glass who's not a number one player, who can barely drop 30 points consistently. The Mavericks, what are they trying to win now? The play-in tournament? Absolutely stupid. Like, whoever is the owner of the Dallas Mavericks, I'm not sure if it's still Mark Cuban. Like I said, they were put under a spell by LeGM, LeBron James. And They probably got blackmailed, if I'm being honest. They got blackmailed. Low key, the Lakers did not approach. I mean, the Mavericks didn't approach the Lakers. LeBron probably sent an assassin or something, a secret agent, to deliver an untraceable message to the managers and owners of the Mavericks to tell them to approach them officially. Therefore, it doesn't look like a move by the Lakers, and it looks dumb on the Mavericks. For what reason, I'm not sure. But either way, probably some stock exchange or some bull crap. Because this makes no sense. Literally, my mind cannot wrap around any win-win situation for these two. Luka and LeBron James, they don't have any bigs now. How are they going to stop Nikola Jokic and the Nuggets? They already are owned by the Nuggets with Anthony Davis, and they were competitive. They just needed another big. And now you get rid of your only good big. Like, who's going to guard Nikola Jokic? And don't tell me, oh, you got Luka and LeBron. They're both ball dominant. They're not like Nikola Jokic. And LeBron doesn't play defense, so just attack LeBron. Wear him out. He's the older guy. Aaron Gordon, all these other guys, just wear LeBron out. And then be physical with Luka, and they're cooked. Who else do they have on the Lakers? Nobody. Nobody. They don't have a big man anymore. Nobody. Oh, this is disgusting. This is disgusting. He's this is some weird homo you know what I'm trying to say. Just was LeBron trying to diddy up Luka? Is he trying to diddy him up? I got a feeling that this dude is trying to diddy up Luka. Oh no. This has been planned from the beginning. He's been playing the long run, the long game. It's the end game with Lethanos. No, Luka, he's my favorite player. He's literally been planning this. And he's been gathering the pieces, all these stones. And he's made his move. He's made the snap, and he's gotten his prize in Luka. Vanilla boy. Now, that sounds wrong. I'll take it back. I'm not going to call him that again. I cannot believe this. This is disturbing. Do you honestly think Klay Thompson came here for Anthony Davis? If that was the case, he would have gone to the Lakers with LeBron. Everyone got cheated. He got cheated. Kyrie got cheated. Most definitely, he came for Luka, and they sent his ass away. Guys, I just realized something. I just realized what this is all about. LeBron, guys, LeBron is in love with Kyrie. This is why this move was made. LeBron has never stopped talking about Kyrie since Kyrie left Cleveland. He saw the future and dynasty they could have kept building in Cleveland if they just would have held out that Warriors run. But when Kyrie left him for dead, left him cold, blocked, he never forgot about him. LeBron feels some type of way over Kyrie. And since Kyrie went to the Mavericks for Luka, LeBron took Luka with him, and now Kyrie has no choice but to go to LeBron. Where else is Kyrie going to go? Nobody else will accept Kyrie. There's no other team in the NBA who will accept Kyrie Irving. And Klay Thompson's like, I came for those two fools. I'm the odd man now. And now he's back to the Warriors of 2024, where they were trash. Oh my, who's this fool? Quentin James? Never heard this fool. I know of Gafford. He's a stud when he plays OKC. Not sure who Jackson. Look, they don't have no bigs. Dorian Finney-Smith. He looks tough, but he's going to get cooked by Jokic. Jackson Hayes. He looks all right, but he's going to get cooked. Austin Reeves. He can play, but he's going to get bodied in the playoffs. And Luka, he's injured. And you can't play LeBron and Luka together. It just doesn't work. You need a huge guy and a medium guy / small guy. This is a small ball lineup just because they don't have a 7-footer giant. Well, this Jackson Hayes fool looks kind of big, but never heard of him, so he can't be that good. Oh my gosh, this is just... What have the Mavericks done? I feel like the Lakers, props to the Lakers because even though they're still trash with this trade, they are the Joker now. They are the Joker. They have the wild card now that they need to possibly beat the Nuggets in the playoffs. Look, guys, the Lakers can beat any other team in the playoffs. They can beat the Thunder. They can beat the Wolves, even if they had Karl Anthony Towns. Well, I don't know about that now since they don't have a big. But they will literally beat every other team in the West just because of LeBron and Luka. Just that physical superstar, clutch attribute that they have. They can just outstar those teams. But you can't out. But the Lakers couldn't outstar the Nuggets with Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray, playoff Murray. But now there's a chance they can. There's a chance they can. The only team I see standing a chance against this Lakers squad is possibly the Rockets because they're young, they have culture just with 2 years under the belt, and they are collectively a beast of a team. But just based on what I see now, this team is built for the Nuggets. They're trying to outstar Nikola Jokic. They're trying to get prime LeBron in one last run, but let Luka take over the show. And this must have been like some stock deal because LeBron James has never accepted to be second fiddle to anybody. Even with Luka Doncic, I don't think he's going to want to be second fiddle, but he's just going to try to win a championship now. Maybe not. And and possibly just accept his role as number two for the first time in his life. He was never number two to Anthony Davis. I don't care what people tell you. That is absolute garbage. Because if he was number two, Anthony Davis would have been MVP conversation, but he's not. He is mid good at best. But with Luka, when he's healthy, if these two guys are like in their prime, 2018 LeBron, or just like LeBron James when he's in his playoff mode in general, because he's always pretty good on the playoffs. But with Luka, man, this is like Kyrie Irving on steroids, literally. Can pass, can get points, draw the foul. But Kyrie just brings a different thing that Luka doesn't. Now LeBron James with Luka in the playoffs, they're gonna have to match the intensity. They're gonna have to go point for point if they're trying to carry the Lakers, because Austin Reeves and none of these fools are gonna contribute enough to build a sustainable winning in the playoffs. All these three other fools, Reeves, they all look weak. They're all garbage. But Luka and LeBron, I think LeBron thought that, man, if I'm trying to get a ring now, I can't do it with Anthony Davis. Not in this era with Jokic. We already tried to beat him with just one big man, and we don't want Dwight Howard because, he's Diddy up. So he has to take another route to beat the Denver Nuggets, because really the Nuggets are the only team in the way of the Lakers right now. If the Nuggets didn't exist, the Lakers could have possibly had 3 championships. I don't care what anybody says. They would have beaten the Boston Celtics. They would have beaten the Miami Heat in the last 2 years. That's what would have happened. But with this team, they outstar the Celtics easy. They outstar the Knicks. They outstar the Rockets. The only team in question is the Nuggets. Can they outstar the Nuggets with the best player in the world, Nikola Jokic, and playoff Murray, and the solid contributors? Now, the only things that the Nuggets are being held back is inexperience with their new players. Right now, they're maintaining okay play, but with all their new bench guys and their Aaron Gordon kind of injured and Braun and all that, like those guys are not vets yet. They're not vets. They're okay rookies that are being carried by Nikola Jokic. If they had veterans, man, the Nuggets would have been on the way to 3-peating right now. Seriously. Oh, man, I don't even want to talk about that, but this has got to be the worst trade in NBA history. I'm not even a Mavs fan. I'm a Nuggets fan. This is disturbing. Look at him. He knew this was going to happen. He knew it. Oh, my gosh. He's trying to link Luka with Bronny. He's trying to get Luka to take Bronny under his wing. Like, I don't see how LeBron James would accept this type of move. It doesn't make sense unless he's talked to Luka and said, hey, if you're going to come here, you're going to have to train Bronny so he can take over after you. You cannot let my boy become trash. That was the condition to join LeBron. That is the only condition. Because I don't see why LeBron would draft Bronny. And we all know LeBron was the one who drafted his son. Why would he draft his son to an organization that would immediately get taken over by another superstar that's not his dad? The only reason is if that superstar is good enough to, carry the team and make the other players look decent. And in that case, Luka Doncic is the only other player in the NBA who can do that, excluding Nikola Jokic. LeBron knew I have to leave my boy in good hands. And Luka is literally the white version of LeBron James in an alternate reality. They're about to fuse. The old man and the superstar Slovenian. Ugh. Guys, I can't. This is sad. This and the Dallas Mavericks, I feel absolutely sad for the Dallas Mavericks. They were rebuilding. They were climbing so high, and they just destroyed. They went under. They were about to get clear of cancer, the natural, organic way. Taking some supplements, making some moves, buying some better quality food, and then they undergo chemotherapy and starting all over again. This is horrible. This team, the Dallas Mavericks team, maybe if this was 5 years ago, this would have looked nasty, definitely. Well, except with these two fools, because they were both scrubs at that time. So even then, they would have been washed. But now, Klay Thompson looks pretty good as of lately, but are you really going to rely on Klay Thompson now to be your tipping over, like your key piece to tip things over the edge with Anthony Davis and Kyrie? If they're trying to build what the Warriors did, then, or some recipe, I don't know. Because like this, what type of recipe of championship does this look like? What team in the history of the NBA that won a championship is formed like the Mavericks right now? Not with the Kyrie Irving, with a Klay Thompson as a solid number two, a good number two, yes, but he's not that Klay Thompson anymore. So you need to have a reliable small forward. I've never heard of this fool, and I doubt he's that good. But usually you need a solid point guard and a superstar small forward, or you need what the Warriors did: two all-star perennial guards, and their own niche, the 3-point shooting, plus a team of down lows that are going to work together and body everybody. Maybe if Anthony Davis, gets really friendly with Daniel Gafford, then I could see them bodying people and, just being out physical. If, there could be potential. I think they just wanted to get rid of Luka so they can have more physicality to get over a team like the Rockets or a team like the Celtics. They need more physicality because they couldn't do that to the Celtics. They couldn't just outmuscle them. They were just finessing. But the Lakers, man, if this feels like a straight robbery, but they're both washed. Right at the peak of the season. Man, if Luka was not injured, this would have never happened. There must have been something going on where Luka found out that the manager was doing some shady stuff behind his back. It had to be the case. Because I'm serious. If Luka was healthy with this team, with Quentin Grimes and whoever the former small forward was, I think they could have made at least a conference finals run and faced the Nuggets, depending on the seeding, the Nuggets or the Rockets. Because the Rockets are going to smash the Thunder. Thunder are not getting to the finals this year. No, they're not. The Rockets or the Nuggets will make the finals this year. One of those two teams. I'm leaning towards the Rockets because they're looking strong. But, man, Dallas Mavericks fan, I feel so sorry for you guys. This is a travesty. This reminds me of World War II. Earlier today, I was talking about Auschwitz and all that. I feel worse right now talking about this than thinking about when I visited Auschwitz camp in Germany. Oh man, this is how horrible this is. Wow, absolute travesty. Rest in peace, Dallas Mavericks. Back to irrelevancy for another decade before you draft a franchise player again. Because they ain't coming soon. And not someone like, even if you draft a franchise player, it's never going to be like a Luka Doncic. This guy can arguably be top 5 all time. If he had the championships, he would be regarded as top 5 all time right now at 25. That's how good he is. If you get another franchise player organically, their ceiling is probably going to be Anthony Davis or Kyrie Irving level at best. And if you're lucky, you might get like a LeBron James one season and then they're out. They should have never done this. They should have stuck to the long haul like they did with Dirk. Why didn't they do the same thing with, oh my gosh, like what other player? You really think Anthony Davis is going to take you over the edge with Kyrie Irving? Man, these owners are absolutely dumb. They got finessed big time. I just don't think they wanted to pay Luka that money. Man. Drop in the comments down below how do you feel.